Greetings and salutations, gamers. This is Siltalon coming to you on Saturday. Today we're doing a special gaming of Icarus. We're going to try to complete the last two quests that I have on Styx to complete before we move on to Prometheus. This way, this may be our last episode of Icarus. We'll save the data so that we can come back to this gameplay in open world for later and enjoy it. But before we do that, we're going to complete the two missions, take up all our animals, all our stuff that we have left down there, and call it a night and start Prometheus run. But that will happen if we get through Icarus, so we'll see what happens with that. With that being said, let's get into the gaming and start the last two quests that are required to finish this expansion. I hear that there's a new Icarus game out. DLC, so I'll be getting that too soon so we can have more fun and add more stuff. And I forgot to put down the green screen. Whoops. I'll be right back. Where it's at. Alright, I'm back. I'll quickly turn on the video so you can see me. There we go. So we're going to go ahead and we might have our friend coming in soon, so that'll help us out in the long run and enjoy playing this game with us. With that, we'll get our first thing that we do every time we play is get the required stuff we need for the missions. For the stuff that we have to craft and all that. So we'll go quickly do that now. After we eat some food. And we'll use this real quick. Make it easy. Have to cook more, it looks like. Gotta make some big breakfast. Because everybody likes a big breakfast. There we go. As you see, we got a Tusker here in our mist. So we've been leveling up our creatures a bit. Oh yeah, I gotta get some. Forgot to make some of this stuff. So there we go. And you always got to make the double feed, one off the feed maker and one made from your inventory to get the double speed and energy for your MOA, which is actually pretty cool. You can also feed them pies too if you want. This one just takes a little bit of your crops that you get, which is really easy to do. So if you ever need a little more speed and energy with your animals while you're running, feed them the two sets, food and the energy, like that. Just feed it to them and just move on, and you get double the experience and everything. It's really nice. If you ever want to level up your moa real fast, I'll tell you a secret in the game, and you have to be I would recommend you have 4 wolves with you. Make a little tower system and some fortifications. And you build the fortifications around the tower system in the middle of it. And you climb to the top. You keep your 4 wolves outside. What they do is they basically kill everything that runs to the geyser here while you plant the geyser down. It's a great way of leveling up moas by keeping your moa inside the gates and away from them from doing anything. So we're just going to gather some of the resources here while it's still functioning. I'm just going to ignore that just to make it easier to do the run. Because honestly, the wind is not going to be an issue for us. It's a tier 5 storm, it looks like. So as long as I don't spend too much time out in it, I should be fine. Supposedly they added okay, we don't need that. We need a little of this though. Supposedly they add spiders to the game, and they happen to come out at night, so I'm looking for them since it's close to night. Don't need coal. I just gotta check the other resource. I don't need aluminum or gold. I'll need platinum, no salt, and iron. Okay, you got a queen. Yeah, I know I need a little of this. That should be enough. Yeah, no salt. So we'll go ahead and run that back to base. We'll just wait in here for a little bit until it's all done. I don't want to go out in the red area while it's still red. We only have 2 spots to go to, and then we're done with the harvesting of materials. I do this once every day because I play a lot of time in Icarus that I can easily get the next episode's harvest pretty easily set up for the next time I come in and play. I'm going to miss this base when we go to Prometheus. We're going to have to live in a cave. We're going to be a cave dwellers in Prometheus until we get cement made. Didn't need it really. Alright, let's see, that's done there. Okay. Hopefully by the time I'm done with this run here, my friend is able to join us. Gotta remember where it was at. I always forget this one. Good amount of copper. I mean platinum. That's it. We have all the resources we ever want, plus more, always grinding. Everything's run on electric. Makes the base go round. Much easier. Making my way back. This is the last load, and we'll start up the mission and start getting it done. It'll be the second to last mission in the list, and I'll show you. This is why I'm making a special stream of this, is just to, you know, get it done. There's their base over there. There we go. Okay, let's see what we have. We got copper, iron, no, platinum iron. We have all the platinum iron we need. We'll make ignites out of this. Alright, that's it. You need to harvest anything? Yeah, I do. Nope, on everything else. No, no, and no. Maybe. Maybe. Okay, there. Yeah, I gotta check my stuff all the time. Make sure I have enough done and it's ready to go. Alright, now for the mission. As you can see, we did all these in open world. The ones with the blue triggers there and in here. already completed an open world. The Abyss and
Group 15 don't ask for help unless they have to. Their sats have spotted something strange on the surface. They got no idea what it is and need someone to find out. Ideally, bring a sample back. If you're up for it.
okay, that's that. Let's see about the other one.
This one's for Sinitai. They want it done quick and clean. They've been losing people on the surface, so they want to bring in some heavy hitters. Folk they know can deliver. You down for this one?
So those are the only two. So we'll start off with the first one, the 4-star one.
Group 15 stay. Group 15 want one thing. Knowledge. And they don't care how they get it.
So where do we have to go for this? It's probably over here. Yes, it is. So we'll definitely come in through this area, up through here, through the cave entrance, and down through here. We'll check out what's here. We got some stuff already there, so we're good. I wonder why that does that. Alright, got rid of that. Alright. So we come up this way. I got piercing ammo and close to 150 bolts, arrows. So we're fine for what's going to happen next. So that's the exit right there. We're just outside of a snowstorm, so we can avoid that pretty easily. Yep, we're going in the right direction. At least I know where I'm going. There's the mining laser. There's the mining laser we needed to fight back. Now we're out of the snow area, so it becomes a little lighter. Okay. We'll take a look at this abyssal oxide. Let's see what that's about. We're going to have to stop at our base in the oasis to get more food. That'll be our first area to stop at. Looks like it's up there. Right up there. So, okay. So, don't know what that's about. So, we're going to head over to here. Because we can't spend too long messing around here with our food so low. Now we're going to head over to our base in the oasis and pretty much gather around for what we're going to do. So this is supposed to be somewhere right around here. I haven't used this tunnel yet, so... it's this way. I've never been in this tunnel yet. Okay. Lightning storm. Yeah, you couldn't get through that with a ox. That's very bad positioning. So it's basically the same layout for leaving the base. Okay. Okay, so we made it there, so we'll make it down here. The reason why I want to get down there is because we've got sandwiches there, so pies down there, so that'll make it much nicer for me to complete the mission. I just don't like having to run without food buffs. I'm surprised I didn't meet any spiders in the cave. That must be a good thing. That's so long stuff. Oh yeah, but put on my thermostat. So I don't get too chilly. This is a somewhat a long run in the desert because I have to go all the way to the base. At least this is pretty straightforward and easy. I'm wearing gear for survival in the desert and not survival in the ice cold desert. Alright, I'm down in the area where I'm going to be getting back to my base. We got a small base down here, non-powered. It's powered and watered, so it'll give me everything I need, and plus sandwich it, plus pies, and a rest area to go for the next stage. And give my pet some space to hide in. Oh, I don't have to worry about much chasing me down on my MOA. I'm too fast and furious for them to catch me. Too fast, too malicious. There it is, right over there. It hides itself pretty well in the desert. Oh, a tree fell on it. Hopefully it didn't do any damage. Had to check if there are any damage anyways. No, it didn't fall on it. Good. Okay. Doesn't matter. It's hot cocoa. That wasn't air. This is air. I always forget which one's the air one and which one's the non-air one. Okay. I'll sleep in real quick. Oh, damn. Concrete floor. Oh. This is made for 2 people, just in case we have to use 2 people, you know. We got a fabricator right here too. It's got pretty much everything except for a high-end thing for smelting. Didn't think about making one because this is just a a base for, you know, temporary use, but it's doing its job. I gotta go up there, I believe. I'll check location once I get out of the water, because I can't move very fast in the water, so it's good to get through the water first before I do anything else. Okay. So we need to go up here. Some stuff to watch out for. Nothing really too difficult. You gotta come down here. Yep. It's not that far away from the base. Just a couple stims worth of what the? I picked up too much feed. My bad. I picked up that much feed? That's weird. Yeah, I'll put it in the other base. Keep the animals happy. Alright, I'm almost there. So we gotta go up there. At least I got enough ladders, hopefully. don't know what that all means, but I'll carefully get down this. I have no idea how this works, so I'm on the fly trying to figure this out. Got 11 minutes left on my juice time. There it is. There we go. Got through the other hole. Now running out of the area. All I gotta do is watch out for crocodiles, but it doesn't look like there's crocodiles in this mission right now. This is supposed to be Crocodile Island. This would be like making a really nice base here, but I don't feel, just got 2 missions left. Why would he make another base here? We already have one. Is it here? It's over here. And bring it up here. There we go. All right. Hopefully this works so that I can push it out to the other end. Gives it the steady construction that I need for it. But I'll put one more down just in case. One more. Okay. Is that it? Oh, here it is. Do I have to get a deep mining drill? Yeah, I have to get a deep mining drill. That's why I couldn't get it. That's okay. I'll go back and get one. At least I know where to get it. Gotta run back to base and get my deep mining drill and try to get this up. I'm surprised that it required me to get a deep mining drill. Alright, so I need a drill. I'll have to make a energy supply. I have one at base, so I can take one up from base. It's just a deep mining drill I don't have. I'll have to get a new thermos. Stick this one into the old thermos slots. Well, at least it's an easy mission. Just get a deep miner and cord for electronic generator, and we're good. Or solar panel generator. It's pretty easy. I have all that in abundance. But it can only be run during the daytime, though. I didn't think I had to get one, so this is one of those missions where you need extra equipment that you have. You just gotta figure it out when you get there. It sucks. It took me a moment to figure it out, where it was at, what I was looking at, and I realized what I was looking at. I go, oh shit, I gotta get a deep miner. That's just mean. Didn't say anything about taking a drill. So I'm heading back to base to grab the drill, eat some more food, run back out there. I'll be turning tricks by the time I'm 80. But luckily I'm very close by, so it doesn't matter much to me. If this was like halfway across the map, yeah, I would have been a little annoyed. What? How did I get 300 of these? Don't know how. Wow. Keep some for the animals, I guess. That's an extractor. Where did I put the deep mining drill? No, 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 no. No, I have a deep mining drill. Biofuel. Biofuel deep mining drill. Okay, I can use that. Because I got biofuel. I was about to use electric, but you know what? Biofuel will work. Yeah, I gotta eat my food. Almost forgot about the food. Always eating food. Damn. It's annoying. Let's take about 5 of these with us. There we go. This time we won't have to worry about it that much. No. It's not my moa. I fed the wrong moa my food. Yeah, this is a little tight in here because of this cart. Alright, we got what we need. This should be easier to handle. Don't have much drink left in that, so this will probably be the last mission it'll survive. So I'll need a new thermos. I always keep a thermos of hot cocoa on me and water. Guarantees that I can actually do something with it. Good, there's no snow emergency in this area. Makes this a lot easier to run through. There's another step I'm probably overlooking too. I haven't noticed it yet. Was there exotics nearby? I thought I saw that. I'll have to duck into cover real soon here. There we go. That'll keep me safe from the wind and all that for a little bit. I'll just sip my mocha. Alright, research the stabilization catalyst and the containment system. I think I have to go back and put that on the bench and see if I can find it. It's good to make a one-story building for yourself for just 2 items. Saves you a lot of time and trouble. See if that'll do this. So gotta go get the other parts. We'll leave that there for now. This is becoming a lot more fun. So we're having to basically, oh, wow, almost fell to some damage. Don't want to do that. So, gotta get the Arctic research materials. Probably have to run back to my base to make it too. I thought this was going to be a real quick, easy one. But no, this one's a little more different than I thought. It's right here. So it's down here. Yeah, it's down here. Gotta go to the machine bench, so gotta go back to base. Collect parts from the Arctic craft monitoring stations at the machine bench. Yay! Fun! I get to use more crafting parts. It's craft your own science station. Hurrah. Since you can't research the stabilization stuff and this containment system, you might as well just research the stations to monitor from somewhere else. Ah, so leather. Then we got enough screws. We got enough leather. We need platinum ingots, about 20, and a little bit of cement. They're making me use more expensive materials. I don't like this. I gotta craft overly expensive shit again. Okay, that's enough of that. Let's see. So, deploy restation in the forest, Arctic, and desert. Is there a special spot to deploy this? No. So, I'm guessing it's these three areas that they were talking about. So, we'll go ahead and do that. No. Where is mine? There it is. Alright, I'll deploy them in a easy to get location as I run back. Oh, this is monitoring, so I don't care about it. Oh, I gotta check to see if I need to build those items first. What is it called? Containment system. No, so I can't craft it at the station. That was good to check. It's probably later on when I get the schematics from whatever is supposed to give me the data. So that's good to know. Still a lot of running around. I gotta run to make it today. I say I run. I gotta run just to make it today. That sounds so terrible. I think I've put it closer to the entrance of where I'm going to get Axonite. Because I don't know where you're supposed to place it, though. Doesn't tell me where. So, you know, I'm just going to put it down and hope that works. I hate this. Okay. So we're going to the desert now. This one's always a little hard to see, so I gotta have my light on. It's a little alcove right here. You can only get a moa through, so that's good. And that's a real quick 1-2 jump from here to the outside world. Yep. Okay. That's the desert. That's all 3 locations. I guess when I turn on the device, it'll calculate everything. Let me test something with this thing before I leave this location. See whether or not it has to be near. Where did I put this thing? No. I'm unfamiliar with this quest. I don't know where I placed it. Oh, there it was. It's not collecting anything here, so I'll just run. I'm assuming when I go back to the miner, it would allow me to do the next step. This is a pain. This is a mission I'd never even done anything like before. So it's become a real interesting challenge. I got all three in the area where it's supposed to be. It's not going to complete itself until it gets filled. And the way it gets filled is I have no idea. I'm assuming that it's runs when I start hitting the device over here and start monitoring it. Kind of like a dead switch for the mission. You have to have the device in hand, standing next to the device that's pulling up the ore and monitoring it. And I remember where I placed them all, at least. So that's gonna force me to place them all. Okay. I wonder if we're putting the abyssal oxide into the thing. So I have to run it to the area where I'm going to put it into. Let's try that, because this is really weird. This sucks. If I have to carry this fucking... If I have to carry a shit ton of plutonium back to where I place these things, I'm going to be very mad. Because I already remember where they're at. This is a annoying run to run for this way. Okay, I'll try this one first. Okay, it takes... Oh, that's laser. So basically you get rid of the charges on you. Gives you 5. Give me 11% per 2, so 10 of these will be 100%. That's interesting. And it's going to suck. I have to wait for 10 of these to trigger. And it does not show you on the map where you placed your oxites. So that's one there. I know it was somewhere over here. There it is. At least I know where it's at now. Okay, so how that works this mission. Suckage. Suckage. Absolute suckage. The best part, it's based on the amount of that you're carrying that you'll burn. I'm glad there's not crocodiles. Oh my god. I gotta eat food before I start the next run. That will finish up the last. So it's 10 per tick, so that's good. I can get this to where it needs to be fast. I got 21 minutes on that now. That's actually pretty good because it's salted. So this is going to take me one thing per at my fastest speed. Well, at least it's counting down, making sure the thing's up. Let's make sure this fills with all charges. Damn. Not at 150, it's at 50. So it takes 20 or so. So this is going to take a little while. Having to run back and forth between 3 of these. It's giving me time to heal my wounds from the last one I carried. As long as I don't take something that's going to wound me while I do this, I could definitely do this run. We'll wait for the 10. Takes about 2.5 minutes. It's a good thing that I brought this. It's better than the energy, because I would have to wait for the daylight to appear. Then I get the one in the forest here. Then I'll get the one in the desert there. So it takes a little bit of time. So basically, I get the research points to research the catalyst and the system from this. by taking the radiation and running like hell. How much is this? This is 9 this time? It's going to be a little more on me because I'm running like crazy. When I'm down to the last bar health, I'll have to stop and regenerate it all. This is not an easy run. I'm glad I have this MOA. That's all I'll say. Because if I didn't have this MOA, I would be so dead trying to run this. Or using a lot of potions to get there. Without a MOA, you couldn't do this that easily. Or even get by without health potions. Oh man, that was lucky. So far it took 18 of the ore to fill up. Probably takes about 20 actually. Okay, it takes 18. Nice. It's good to know it takes 18. So I can carry 9 and 9 over to this location. See where this is at. So this way I don't have to worry about it. Missed it. All right, that's where it's at. And then the last one's gonna be a pretty easy one. Once I figure out where I put it at. I think it's between the middle thing. Then once I get that fully done, I'm going to go back and grab them all, so I can return the equipment and get the full experience. We'll get a little while before we receive, unless we just run back and forth twice. Just need to make one more generation. Yep. And that makes sense. It only takes 18 shards to do each one. You gotta keep them up until you complete the mission. That's why that's there. When you complete this part of the mission, you just throw them in there. This is the only slow part for me right now, is this water. Here it is. Ooh. Well, at least I know what to do now. My friend didn't show up, so I went on this mission already. See if I can get it done. I can see why it's a 4-range mission, because you're running with your life with this stuff. It's like radiation. Yeah, 50%. So it is 9 of those. That's good to know. Makes the run a little easier. Damn. Let's eat one more. So I'll have one more. It's a lot easier here. It doesn't look like I'll be able to finish the last mission either tonight. But we'll see if my friend comes on. We might be able to do that. I need 2 more runs to finish this part of the mission up. So then that's over here into the cave and out of the cave right here. It's not that far of a distance. It's about the same amount of distance as here to here. The only reason why I have that posted up is because I got to remember where it's at so I can pick it up later. Yeah, when I run out of gas, I'll have to gas him up with more food. Here we go. There we go. Done. Damn, that sucked. So it is going to 100% very soon here. I just made sure I stayed out of the sight of the storm. Okay, that's number 2. Gotta wait for the 3 storms to pass. All I have left is the desert. This would suck if this required running this over to these things, sending them back up, then getting the stabilization catalyst, have to build that, then realizing we have to research the containment system, do a mission run for that, and then build it. That would be so costly. I really think they're going to stick us with a mission like that. Okay, we're doing pretty good so far. We got a little poison from the mist there. The green turd mist. From the Green Turdian Empire. Making fun of them. Okay, that's the over there. Just kind of memorizing where to go. From there to over there. That's the first. Let's see if it go this way. Yes, it will. It's right over here. So just making sure that actually it'll do what it does best. So let's get on out of here. Need another 9 to finish up the 50%. So that's about it for this.
You should ask you in your stream if they know anything about the T-Mobile Best Buy thing.
There's no one really on to want to probably answer that.
Oh.
But my roommate was asking, does anybody know what's going on with the beef between T-Mobile and Best Buy? Because we went into a Best Buy today and we got the pitchforks and flame throwers pointed at us and rudely serviced and rudely denied service, literally,
$20 extra on the phone.
by saying my roommate was a T-Mobile customer. They treated
$20
him,
extra on the phone.
and it was just to buy a phone to replace his old phone. And they were treating him really badly there.
They practically ushered me out the door like I was ice.
Yeah, they practically ushered him out the door like he was a sacrifice or a person with disease, a disease-ridden person. It was really like strange to see it happen. You might want to look that up on the internet, though.
That's what they said too.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. I should leave a 1-star review on the website.
have those stupid ape tunnels showing up there. Whew, I'm just glad there's no arachnids that I have to deal with as well. But I can hear them. My food is almost expired, so this is a good time for going back and getting it soon. I'm just surprised this quest is taking such a long time to do. Well, time to return the materials. So I'll just quickly grab them and put them away. Ah, damn. Yeah, that's not it. Is that it? No. There we go. Gotta find that little small hole. Then find the really big hole. Yay! We made it. Now we go to the red marker and grab that. Yeah, that Best Buy area that we went into is just like They were so hostile towards us just because he was a T-Mobile customer. They were just bringing out the pitchforks and torches at us and ushering us out the door. Literally ushering us out the door. They did not want to give us any service contract. They did not want to do anything. They upcharged the phone. Yeah, it cost more money than what it was advertised for on their site. So they charged them an extra $20 for just getting the phone. It was like, what the hell? We paid the money, but, we got a good phone, so we're not that upset, but we're just surprised we had to pay more money for the phone. But we shouldn't have had to deal with that at all. It was just bullshit. Now you have to retrieve all the items that you built. You built these items, but it's the core component that they're getting money from. It's like, yeah. So I'm warm again. That was such a weird experience. Being on the bad side of Best Buy because you're a customer of T-Mobile. Jeez, that's insane. They wanted nothing to do with us in the store. And we have no idea why they're so pissed with T-Mobile to get that type of reaction. So we're only 30% complete of doing this mission. Damn, this sucks. This really sucks. That didn't launch it? Huh? What's going on with this? Okay, this is bogus. I don't know what to do here. Oh, I got to carry this. That's why. Oh, this is going to suck. We're just sitting up here, just enjoying the show. We'll hit another potion. Now we got to go over to our bench and craft these 2 items. That's after we get enough of this pod researched. So I'm going to research the whole thing. So I'm just staying up here to avoid the animals. I got enough health pods to probably last through the next 50%. That way I hide up here as best as possible. This sucks that I have to burn health in order to research process stuff. Man, this sucks. have to just burn health for research. This is evil. This is really evil. Something tells me I'm going to probably have to get more materials to research after I get this done. I had to stick my side up a mountain to avoid bleed myself to death from animals and other stuff. And this, jeez. And I have to run back to my base and build the materials, next two materials, to finish up this objective. Well, almost done researching. Wow, one at the anvil bench and one at the machining bench? Jeez, that's nuts. Something tells me it's going to be very expensive materials. Well, it's going to at least leave me with a few potions, just in case I need it. In order, if you're wondering how I'm staying crouched like this the whole time, you crouch, hit the I key for inventory, and then release the crouch button that you're holding, and hit the I key again, and you'll stay crouched. And you can just run around crouched if you want, without having to crouch. It's really nice. 90% to go. Hey, kitty. How you doing? Oh, such a good kitty. Such a good shit kitty. Yeah. You want pets? Yeah. You want food? I bet. No, you got food. You just want attention and pets. There you go. Getting the pets and the buttons. They like their back scratched, like right at the tail. I just gently scratch it. He likes it. Almost done, and then we'll pick up our stuff and get going. We'll have the harvester continue to mine the oxite because I think we're going to need it for later. That's what something tells me about. You're going to need that shit. Might as well eat some of this. We can toss this out of our inventory so we don't die from it. Toss this back in. Keep that there. Oh, geez. I'll get what I need. They're having me grab the exotics too. Damn, that's brutal. There's some exotics in the buy. Might as well grab those. Because we can't be fussy. So I'll grab a deep mine extractor and a couple things of fuel, and we'll be set for that once we get the catalyst at the machine bench made, and we're done and through. So we got to run back to base. How many times did I run back to base tonight for this one mission? Quite a lot. Alright, so we get this one and this one, switch it out. There we go. Yeah, I run faster than their bite. Because they pull back for their bite and they miss. Even when you're slightly lagged, they'll always miss you. Got my MOA food. My MOA run fuel. It's MOA or nothing. Instead of Nike or nothing. It's MOA or nothing. The best running mount is the MOA, followed by the snow rhino thing, because it has stamina for days. So we're back at the base. We're gonna get our stuff together real quick and make out like a bandit. All right, we got the power source, 2 of them, and the extractor. Okay, that's 1. I need ice. And okay, epoxy, steel. Epoxy and steel. I can't believe I gotta go back and get ice. They're making me run all the way back for stupid... Oh, I have ice. Let's see if that works. It's refrigerated ice, but it's ice nonetheless. Platinum. Oh. Ice and oxide. Oh, good. We got it. Don't care about that in there. All right, I got everything I need. Let's recharge our battery. Just making sure need no power requirement. Now we head back and grab, put this down for the location. Deep harvester. That's the way to go. Had to look at the map again to see which way to go, because I didn't recognize where I was. I was like, wait a minute. Brain fart. Usually I have this memorized by looks, but I went a different way, so it was slightly off from what I was used to. But it's really nice to get this mission pretty much done. This is the longest mission I've ever had. One of the longest missions I ever had. That had me running around a lot. It's not a hard mission. It's a very easy mission. You don't have to fight too much. Just only a few things here and there to get yourself away from them. Yeah, storms really wrecked my bridges there. I don't care about them. Gotta do the next step though. Is this a... I gotta check this out. I nearly killed my Moa. Again. Ah, there it is. It's a large cave, most likely. Wow, nearly killed my Moa. Whoa.
That's it. They sure hit a good vein.
I thought I had to mine these exotics. Still one here that I'll get anyways. I just dove off the edge with no concern to society. Okay. Return to the research. Yeah, this sucks.
All done. You sorted this, and it wasn't simple.
Wow, that was easy.
Making friends at Group 15 with this.
And I made out like a bandit with the amount of exotics that I did not have to send up. So it was all my exotics. It's all my exotics. Ha 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 ha. I nearly killed my Moa though. That sucked. Got about 2 hours before the raid for EverQuest. So we'll be back later today with more EverQuest in about 2.5 hours or so. Hopefully we'll see you there and watch me play. Hopefully you had a lot of fun seeing how I play this game and see that some of these missions are quite extensive in a sense. We're gonna be we have one more mission left in the series of Styx, and we'll be complete with Styx, and then we'll move over and do Prometheus, which is the highest level and grade that we're gonna face for this game. So we're gonna see a lot more stuff happening with that. So stay tuned and keep watching, and we'll get back to Styx here, finish up the last mission, and then we'll get ready to move our stuff to the next missions that we'll be doing on Prometheus. And that's a pretty easy march. It's just sending up all our animals and all our things and leaving the base, and just everything's set for the next time we come back when we return. So everything will be here, all our supplies, all our stuff we built, everything, and nothing will be deleted, so that'll be good. Oh, yeah, we go this way. As was for a moment. What way do I go? So we're heading back to base. We're gonna get our base taken care of first, and we don't have to do any more runs for equipment or resources anymore. So the next mission is our last day of playing on Styx until we come back to do other stuff. We'll make our way back to Prometheus to get stuff done for Prometheus, to get ourselves the legendary bow, so that way we can get that. And wow, that was close. That was close. So we can go back to Prometheus and get the legendary bow and stuff. So we'll get all the big hunts done too. So not Prometheus, the Olympus. So it's Olympus, Styx, and Prometheus. That's how it goes for the different quest lines and different zone areas. I hear that the Prometheus is going to be a pain in the ass. Complete through and through pain in the ass. There's the Lava Hunter and something else creature in the game that are the Hammerhead or something. I don't know what they are, but I hear they're terrible creatures to kill in that game, bosses. Because one creates little babies you have to keep killing in order not to get mobbed on. So you kill him and just keep killing him and kill him and kill him until you kill the last baby. It's baby genocide, basically. Because he keeps spawning babies and you don't know what the real one is until you kill them all. I would run the last mission if I was able to, but there's really not much to run because it's just 2 hours before raid. Not much time to play if you're planning on making sure the quest is done. Wow, that's a lot of stuff there. We'll send these exotics up. I can't believe I made out like a bandit in the exotics category. $222 exotics. Nice. Man. Okay, let's make some more stuff for my mounts. Get some more stuff for him. Oh, I forgot my, I have to go back. I forgot the deep drill. Can't believe I forgot the deep drill. Stupid me! I don't want to pay for another fucking deep drill. So I gotta go back and get that. Guaranteed. Next time I make a base, I'm gonna make a real big area for the base. It's gonna be like a coliseum. I'm gonna build a coliseum and have our base built into it. It's a shame that you don't have base pieces that will go around in a circle. That would be awesome if there was base pieces that can give you the sizing of partial crescents, so you can make a circle. You can only make square bases. Our Atlas does have the ability to make circle bases made of circles. It's pretty cool how they do that. Made some towers and that had circles with cannons in it, firing a 360 radius in a circle. It's pretty cool how effective that is. Along with trebuchet that deals with people. Nobody could get anywhere close to those, even with animals. It had 4 turrets on top. Sorry, 4 mortars on top, or actually 2 mortars on top for people to be in the base to fire mortars down on the enemy, and at least 20 shells apiece, because usually there's no one going to be in the mortar tower, and you don't want to give too much ammo away if they take the tower. It had 2, 4... How many cannons on it? It was 2 each side, and puckle towers 2 on each side. So it could take down pretty much anything that came at it. The beast that was the best beast in the game that caused fear on the animals when they engaged the animals and attacked. It had stone pillars in front of it, so you'd have to destroy the stone pillars before you were able to assault the base, because those would prevent that creature from getting in anywhere close to the base and shot up to death pretty quick, because the puckle towers had some really good range on them, and they're really good at sniping people. It was a lot of fun playing Atlas. That's until they added in the sub and the torpedoes, which is bullshit. Freakishly bullshit. So they added torpedoes in the game, and it really unbalanced the game completely. So you can't even play the game without a bunch of Chinese farmers, technically speaking. That's the truth of it. Ruining the game because they're going on to a server, and wiping out all the normal player bases and players in the game, and forcing them to move to a different game, to a different server in order to play. Because nobody likes, having their base wiped out when they're not there to defend it. And that's what they were doing. They were wiping bases out, killing all the tames, everything, and just sinking all their boats. Well, I got that back, which is good. Good thing I came back and checked for that. The reason why I forgot about it is because I couldn't see it. It was already despawned and deployed off of the... Because the thing was a mission objective. That sucked. Good thing I got back before it despawned. Thanks, Moa. The MOAs are great in this game. So we took about 3.5 hours for that one mission to complete. Almost. Technically, no. 3 hours to complete that. Not 3.5. Because half hour was used for gathering resources around that time. So that was a 3-hour mission. That took a while. I thought it was going to be like a 1.5 hour or less. Man. You still got There and Back Again by Bilbo Baggins. Bilbo. Potato, potato. Mash 'em, stir 'em, stick 'em in a stew. Mash 'em, boil 'em, stick 'em in a stew. I remember the potato song that the Lord of the Rings had. Not from the Lord of the Rings show, but they made a parody song using the character saying potato. It was a lot of fun. Now we're running back to base. We'll quickly harvest the food stuff that we need to make it last longer. It's going to be rough having to build all that stuff again in the new biome. But it's going to be nice that we get to build a bigger base next time. It'll be a lot more fun. Each and every map we're going to make, we're going to have different base looks. It's been a lot of fun playing this game. I really enjoy it. Hopefully you do too. What do you want, buddy?
I looked up, I found it out. I guess they do. T-Mobile pulled out of Best Buy back in 2023, and Best Buy got kind of salty about it.
Oh, Best Buy got salty because T-Mobile pulled out of the contract that they had, and they got salty and pissed off 2 years ago.
Yeah.
And they're treating...
They're still salty. So they treat their customers like second-class citizens, even though not everyone is able to keep up with every dollar in the world.
So they're treating T-Mobile customers like second-class citizens to get back at T-Mobile? Wow. And that's why you paid extra for the phone, too.
That's super petty.
Yeah.
That's more petty than Tom Petty.
Yeah, that's pretty petty. I admit, that's pretty petty. So, that's the deal. T-Mobile pulled out of their business with Best Buy, and Best Buy got pissed off and started treating their customers like garbage. For T-Mobile. Treating their T-Mobile customers like garbage.
I looked it up on Google.
Yeah, my friend looked it up on Google and found it. He was surprised to see that. They were tripping some balls. Hardcore. Alright, we got to do some base maintenance, cleaning and detailing before we log out for the rest of the night for the raid. So I'll put this back. Maybe even cook some new foods and stuff while we handle that. There we go. Alright. My garden looks ugly. I have white shrooms everywhere. Yeah, you don't want your garden to look like this. Because it's hard to swipe these. I'm gonna have a lot of dead fruits and vegetables. This is the This garden looks like how my former boss made his garden in real life. He forgot to water it, and the whole thing died in a few weeks. And he didn't realize it, and he didn't check it up for a while, and he just, sat back letting it die. He thought he was the best gardener ever. That's pretty sad. So there we go. So all that's left is seeds. So I'll go ahead and seed up. There we go. That takes care of that. Okay, so fruit pie. Watermelon and berry. How much fruit pie? About 25. And we're going to also have to salt that. Then the next one is going to be vegetable pie, which is 22. Squash, soy, and corn. Squash, soy, and corn. And we'll go get some meat and call it a night. That should be enough. Oh. No, that's right. Okay. All right. Okay, and then we got 23, so 25. Pumpkin and mushroom. Pumpkin and mushroom. Soybean and corn. So squash, soybean, corn. Meat pie. Mushroom, pumpkin, and mushroom, pumpkin, and I think it's corn. Oh, I have it right here. Pumpkin, mushroom. Lily. Okay, that takes care of that. Yeah, it's going to be costly. More peas and a queen. Queen, bees. Oh. I need rare bees. It's more for this over here. Okay, let's see. Oh, there it is. Still working on that cheese. Keep the rest for later. Yeah, whatever. Okay. Okay. Alright, it's food and water, and we'll call it a night. Alright, thanks for watching me play some Icarus. It's been a lot of fun to entertain you. Hope you liked what you saw and you enjoyed the show. With that being said, have a good night, be safe and be well. Our next episode will probably be our last for Styx, and we'll be moving on to what is it called? Prometheus, which is the next set of mission runs that we want to get our hands on. So hopefully we'll be on Prometheus and starting with that, so you'll be able to see what we do with all that in a bag of chips. Where did I throw that to? Oh, it's on my bar. So with that, we'll be back with EverQuest in about 2 hours or less, and we'll have some fun with that. So see you there. Have a good night. Be safe. Sylv Talon out.